Gravitation. Previous knowledge required are what is meant by force, how it is calculated, what are the laws of motion. Can we experience any force in our daily life? Yes, we can experience two forces in daily life. One is gravitational force and the other is electrical force. If you throw a ball into the air, it will return to the ground. Why? Earth has invisible pulling power called gravity. In fact, our planet is in the only place with gravity. Every object in the universe, like stars, planets, moons, even you, has gravity. Gravity is a force of attraction between all objects. Isaac Newton Isaac Newton discovered this phenomenon. How does gravity work? There are two ideas you need to know. These ideas, which was given by Newton, work throughout the universe. The more massive an object is, the more gravity it has. The closer two objects are, the stronger the gravitational pull between them. So, putting these rules together, the more massive and the closer two objects are, the greater the gravitational attraction between them. What does gravity do? Earth's gravity pulls you back to the ground when you jump in the air. Otherwise, you would fly out into space. The sun's powerful gravity keeps Earth in orbit around it. Gravity pulls stars and planets into round shapes called spheres. Did you ever see a square planet? No. Why sun attracts Earth? Reason is gravitational force. Gravitation or gravity is the force of attraction between any two bodies. All the objects in the universe attract each other with a certain amount of force. But in most of the cases, the force is too weak to be observed due to the very large distance of separation. Besides, it is a long range force, but the effect becomes weaker as objects move away. What is gravitational force? Its exact definition is each body in this universe attracts other bodies towards itself with a force known as gravitational force. Thus, gravitation is a study of the interaction between two masses. Newton's law of gravitation. This force of attraction was first observed by Sir Isaac Newton and was presented as Newton's law of gravitation in the year 1680. Gravitation may be the attraction of objects by the earth or between the planets and sun. Here, a figure is given with two masses m1 and m2. M1 will attract M2 towards it with a force F1. Similarly, M2 will attract M1 with a force F2 towards it. Both the masses are separated at a distance r, but it should be noted that the distance is measured from the center of the two masses. Here, F1 is equal to F2 and it is given as G into M1 M2 by R square. That is, according to Newton's law of gravitation, every particle in the universe attracts every other particle with a force whose magnitude is directly proportional to product of their masses. That is, F is proportional to M1 into M2. and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their center. That is, F is directly proportional to 1 by r square. Combining these two equations, you will get F is equal to G into m1 m2 by r square. As the force varies inversely as a square of r, it is also known as inverse square law. The dimensional formula of G is m raised to minus 1 L cube T raised to minus 2. The value of the gravitational constant G in SI unit is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square, and in CGS unit it is 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 8 dyne centimeter square per gram square. But you should note that as this law is applicable to only continuous bodies or point masses, that means whose center of mass can be easily pointed out. So, this law is not applicable to bodies having arbitrary shapes. Effect of mass and distance on Fg is given here. In the left side, as the mass increases, what will happen to the force is depicted, and in the right side, as the distance between the masses increases, what will happen to the force is given. First of all, if the masses are m, the force will be F if the distance between them is d. And keeping d as a constant, if one of the mass has been doubled, the force will also get doubled. If both the masses get doubled, force will become 4F. And if one of the mass get 3m, the force will get 3F. Then what will happen if the distance get doubled? First of all, masses have been taken as m and distance is d, so the force is F. If the distance get doubled, force will get F by 4 and so on. Thank you.